What's up, y'all? Welcome to my channel. My name is Harry Kanji. This is Matters of Fatherhood, where we talk about all things fatherhood, but especially early fatherhood. Today, I'll be talking about postpartum and some of the challenges that we may face. Damani, Deontay Kyle, and that guy from Beauty and the Black, I don't remember his name, and a host were talking about the issues that you may face as a couple. As a man, you may face with the mother of your child. So without further ado, let's get into the video. I'll give my thoughts and let me know what y'all think. All right.
Your child had like a disagreement, how should that be handled?
That's a great question. You should try to keep the child's innocence a little bit.
Right.
Even if y'all not together, whatever, I think it should always be a unified front in front of a young child. Haven't always been.
Definitely should be a unified front in front of a child. Because if y'all not going to end up together, then there's no sense in passing on any trauma to the child, letting the child see you and your lady argue back and forth with no resolution. So yeah,
Doing that.
The mature part is just to be understanding and not be defensive.
Yeah.
And I used to have a big issue with that. Like anything she would say to me, I'm getting defensive.
Yeah.
Why you coming
I definitely used to get defensive about everything because it's like, yo, I'm trying my best here. But if you going off on me for something that I don't understand, then yeah, I'm going to get defensive. And he said it's the mature part because it's as you learn what's going on with your lady's body that you can really mature into the fact that, oh no, this is not only towards me. She's dealing with herself too. So
at me?
yeah,
Like, I'm trying to do
I'll
everything
do
right.
everything I
It's
can.
like it's not about doing everything right. It's about the fact that like she feeling these things that she may not have expressed in a moment to keep the peace, but now it's like she don't got no peace within herself.
Yeah.
So it's like, well,
she doesn't have no peace within herself. Why doesn't she have any peace within herself? She doesn't have any peace within herself because of you. Yeah. See, when you have a baby with the woman, after that baby comes out, postpartum is not like it's what the recovery period is called. It's not like something that she might get. No, it's what she has to go through. So not having peace within herself is not only her mind but her body. Hormones, hormone imbalances. Sometimes she can't even do regular mundane tasks every day. That is a culture shock. But yeah, let's keep
I'm gonna
going.
break all the peace up in here. Even yours.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Feel like you having a good day. Guess what? I'm finna ruin that. You know what I mean? And you got to deal with it. But
Facts.
it's like, it's real.
Yeah.
And I think repressing.
So you got to deal with it isn't on some, you got to deal with it because you're a man and she's a woman. No, you got to deal with it because hormonal imbalance means that there are certain functions that's not working the way they used to. So for example, some hormonal imbalance can include the fact that she isn't healing as fast as she could. The tissues in her body aren't coming together as fast as she could. So sometimes we hear the conversation of, oh, well, it doesn't matter that she wants a specific thing done. The fact that she's getting help, she's getting help. You can't dictate how you get help. In this case, she can dictate how she gets help, because if she doesn't dictate how she gets help, she's probably going to end up back in the hospital. There's so many women that go back to the hospital because of complications. Because of what? They were doing laundry. They were sweeping. They were picking up stuff off the floor. They were cooking. They were standing for too long. Those type of things, that's why you got to deal with it, because you made that happen too. So it isn't just like a simping thing.
It,
Yeah.
it's only gonna make the situation worse. Facts ain't feelings, but like feelings feel so real, bro.
Yeah.
That like it can distort your reality, and that goes for both.
Yes.
I think a lot of times we like to donate a lot of emotional shit to women, like women.
Facts ain't feelings, but feelings feel real. And he's right. We be sometimes delusional too, because there are some men that say, "Oh, you cheating on me because you won't have sex with me." Whole time she's in the house, she has nowhere to go. She can't have sex with you because she's still in literal pain. That is a distorted reality because, bro, you know where she at. So how is she cheating on you just because she's not having sex with you? There's something going on in her body. And if she has postpartum psychosis, she's seeing the baby fall. She's seeing herself throw the baby out the window. She's seeing somebody come with a tractor trailer and hit her, so she don't want to leave the house. Like, she's seeing a whole bunch of stuff. So these feelings ain't facts, but they do feel real. You get what I'm saying?
And it's so emotional. Like me and our emotional as hell, bro.
That's a fact.
We just are taught not to be overt about our expression. Like we supposed to keep everything straight to the chest. Like ain't nothing bothering me. Don't nothing bother me. Like we got to be.
See, if you keep everything straight to the chest and you don't say nothing to nobody, never, you got to release that energy somewhere. And 9 times out of 10, it won't be a healthy way you releasing that anger, that frustration, because it's frustrating for us too. It's just our bodies are not going through what her body is going through, and our minds are not going through what her mind is going through because our bodies didn't go through what her body went through. I hope that made sense.
A little bit more honest about how we feeling about things and be able to be vulnerable with, like, if you can lay down and make a life with somebody, why can't you be vulnerable with them emotionally?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Absolutely.
that's as vulnerable as it gets.
I agree.
Creating life.
Yeah. If you lay down and create a life with somebody, why can't you get vulnerable with them? It's because a lot of us do not vet the person that we are making the life with. Sex is not vulnerable anymore. It's on the marketplace now. It's about stats. It's not about companionship. It's not about love. It's not about whether or not I see you having my children. It's not about that. So it's hard for men to get vulnerable during that time because first, he don't know what's going on. Second, he's not going to look into what's going on because he's already blamed her for it. Oh, you changed. Oh, you not the same. You used to do this all the time. You used to do that all the time. Now that the baby is here, you don't want to do none of that. You got to investigate what's going on with your lady. But the flip side to that is some men do know what's going on. And everything that they share, everything that they express is used against them. Is used to belittle them. Is used to minimize the role that he plays. Well, you didn't have this baby. I had this baby. You don't feed the baby at 2 a.m. I feed the baby at 2 a.m. Whole time he's changing all the diapers. Whole time he's rubbing your feet. Whole time he's doing all these things. So it is like it's not all one person's fault. This is when the family really needs to become a team, because now you're not just two individuals. You're not just a couple anymore. Now you got to put this thing together. You got to put this thing together and actually lead now. It's not just a relationship. It's not just about submissiveness. It's not just you have to become a servant leader in this area of your life. So yeah, shout outs to Deontay Kyle on this video and all the people. That's a conversation that us men, I gotta call that cut the video short, but that's a conversation that all us men need to have, because if we don't have it with each other as new fathers, as seasoned fathers, nobody's going to have it with us, because a lot of people tend to think that men just have to have it together. Like, nobody has to teach you, nobody has to show you. You just have to have it together, especially when it comes to fatherhood. Especially when it comes to fatherhood. There's no grace for fathers. There is no grace. So sometimes when things happen because of ignorance, and the result of that ignorance culminates into the family structure not being where it should be, sometimes fathers do not get any grace for the breaking down of the family. And the whole time, he just needed some guidance. He just needed to know, like, this is what's happening. And it's like, oh, okay. So, yeah, thank you for watching all the way through. If you got this far in the video, that means you rock with the video. Like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. I also have an ebook, 25 tips for postpartum for men. Women will find some value in it too. I'll put the link in the description. So yeah, this is Matters of Fatherhood. My name is Harry Kanji. Thanks for joining me. God bless.